Come on, Harmonia. Luxo sure is excited. He must be thrilled to think that he'll finally have his own home. I wonder how gender works in this game. I know that some of the other Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games have you select for your partner. Are they cool or are they cute? And then that decides like what pronouns are going to be referred to as. But in this game, this didn't do anything like that. Like, is it just predetermined for each Pokemon or something like that? Is something that I'm realizing here? I can understand that kind of feeling. We're here. We're back in Post Town. Let's go find Gerda right away. Oh. Hey, watch it. Sorry, I'm just really in a hurry. But please excuse me. Man, that surprised me. What was that all about? Never mind. Let's go, Harmonia. You got him? Blue gems? We did. There were some pretty fierce enemies in that cave, but we still did it. Good for you. Well, a promise is a promise. I'll build you that house of yours. Yes. Well, once you give me the gems, that is. Of course. What? They're not in this carpet? Huh? What is it? Come on. Blue gems are... What? Where did you store them? Under your shell? Oh, weird. You know, I was carrying them on the way here. No matter how many times I check, they're not here. You're messing with me, right? You never even went to get them, did you? Well, I guess I can't build you any house now, can I? We really did get the blue gems, though. Couldn't believe us. Where are they, then? I guess you better just go get some more. Good luck. That's... I still don't get it. I'm sure I had them when we came back, you know? That is odd. I know I saw Klexus pick up the blue gems in that cave. And Klexus was walking in front of me the whole way home. If he dropped the gems, I'm pretty sure I would have noticed. It's pretty hard to swallow, huh? But wondering about it isn't helping either. I'll just have to go and get some more blue gems. Yep, guess that's what we're doing here. Well, you want to know if a blue-colored stone fell here? Nah, I haven't seen anything like that. Wait, a blue gem, you say? Could it be the ones in Stony Cave? That's amazing. If something like that was lying around, I'd have scooped it up in a flash. Well, it's okay. Huh? That Pokemon. Bargain bin drowsy. Isn't that a Pokemon who... It. Klexus might have dropped the gems when we ran into him before. Maybe if we talk to that Pokemon, he'll know something. It's a good thing he didn't dart off and he was just waiting here the whole time. What is it, Harmonia? And just sign it with my tiny little arms. What? You want to ask that Pokemon we just saw if he knows anything? Okay. If we really did drop the blue gems on our way out of town. No, don't make this a we thing. This is a you thing. You dropped. You were carrying. What do you mean if we really did drop? Shoulder some responsibility. And that Pokemon might have found them. If we waste time, we're gonna lose sight of him. Harmonia, pick up those feet. Well, wait. Please wait right there. Huh? I wondered who was yelling, but sure wasn't expecting you, Timber. Sorry, though. No time to talk. We're in a bit of a hurry right now. You know, you're going after Scraggy, aren't you? Scraggy? You mean that Pokemon who just left? It's called Scraggy? Yeah, of course he is. If you want to know where he's going, well, we can tell you that. What? Scraggy is headed for Hazy Pass. You'll find him if you go there. Yeah, so you little punks had better... I mean, we, think you should go. Go after Scraggy and take back what was stolen from you. Just go get your blue gems back already. You mean our blue gems were stolen? It happened before you two came to the inn. When Scraggy bumped into you from behind. He took your blue gems. What? But you... How could the two of you possibly know that? We're We're sorry, alright? We didn't mean nothing by it. Well, wait. Wait. They're long gone. I'm not really sure what just happened here, but the Timber told us to get back our blue gems. And that they were stolen when that Scraggy guy ran into us. Scraggy ran into us. Hardly seems like there was enough time to steal them in that second, though. Yeah, but the Timber seemed pretty serious about it. Well, Harmonia, we might as well go after Scraggy and see what he has to say. He said he was headed someplace called Hazy Pass. I'm guessing we can probably get there from the crossroads. Might as well start there and see. Let's go. Alright. But yeah. Are there any Pokemon games that are multiplayer? Little Man Babysitting is asking. I mean, all the mainline ones technically are with, like, you know, battling and trading and stuff like that. There's, like, the multiplayer world exploration stuff like that with Scarlet and Violet there. Other ones that are generally multiplayer, there's Pokken Tournament on the Switch, which is the Pokemon fighting game. That's 2-player versus. I've played that against a decent few people. Co-op ones would be things like Pokepark 1 and 2 on the Wii, where it's like they're primarily single-player going around the world, but when you do, like, the attractions, they're called, the little mini-games, you can do that in, like, up to 4-player or something, I think. I forget, are the Pokemon Rumble games multiplayer? I do not quite remember here. They might well be. I'm not sure. I fucking love Pokémon Tournament! Pokémon Tournament's actually a really good game. Where will you go? Hazy Pass. Like, I'm not the best at it. I know, like, some basic combos and, like, some basic stuff to do. I don't really play a whole lot of fighting games in general outside of Smash Bros. But after Smash Bros, it's probably the fighting game that I'm next best at. Like, I've tried playing some other fighting games before, like Guilty Gear, and I'm not particularly great at them there. I knew it. We can get to Hazy Pass from here. Alright, now all we have to do is make it through the path ahead and catch up to Scraggy. But yeah. You're going to find out how to play the Japan WiiWare exclusive mystery dungeon? We'll talk about that if the day ever comes that, we have the possibility of seeing about that. Oh yeah, since this game did this whole in and out of the dungeons thingamabob there. But yeah, how's it going there, Politico Stefan? Yeah, there's some good recommendations there. Wait, really? There was 4-player local multiplayer and XD Gale of Darkness. Wait, wasn't that the case with, like, Coliseum as well, and I forgot about it? Okay, so... I gotta step on all the things, and then it makes the way up, I guess. Music's real good here. But yeah. Yeah. It would indeed have to be. That is not something that I got set up for this stream if I had extra time. That would be incredibly funny. Wait, this is a battle? I went over to go talk. I guess there's just wild Pokemon, like, in the between areas, too. I thought you were just, like, NPCs that I could talk to or something. Oh, I shouldn't have waited because you went there. Okay, well, and then it transitions back. Okay, interesting. I was not expecting that. I would love to climb. Whoops, I thought it would be yes by default. But it was not. Up we go. Hazy Pass 2nd floor, so yeah, that counted as the 1st floor. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so here's, like, the rounded edges thingamabob. So, I mean, in terms of the texture filters that we can do, anime 4K, what's this? It's breaking things. Let's see here. What's this one? MMPX. I haven't tried this one yet. Ooh. Okay. And yeah, we still have, like, the, you know, the pixelated kind of thingamabob there. Like, it's a little bit rounded there, but I'm pretty sure that's just like the normal game. I can turn off the texture filter just to make sure. Okay, so it just makes it, like, have even more, like, pixels along it. So it does make it a little bit higher definition. But it doesn't, like, round it out or anything like that. So maybe this MMPX texture filter is the way to go, potentially. Is the text clear with that? I don't know. I don't know that the text is any clearer here, though. We'll see when it's a proper cutscene. How good the portraits and stuff look. We shall see. But yeah. It's also true with Coliseum, although you need a Game Boy Advance with the Game Boy Advance Pokemon game for each secondary player. Oh, and Gale of Darkness, you can play 4-player with the rental teams and just GameCube controllers. Okay. That's fair enough, then. Do you like how this game has hand-built outside areas in a few of the mystery dungeons? I like the dungeons that have those. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Something new to the series with that. I don't think that Super did anything like that. Apart from just, like, you know, the things that other Pokemon mystery dungeon games would do, where it's, like, at the midpoint you get to, like, a checkpoint or something like that. Well, it makes these look a little bit funny, doesn't it? The corners that aren't quite corners. This one's a corner. Why is this one a corner while the other ones aren't? Is it gonna make it, like, not a corner once I get moving a bit more? I guess just because it's, like, close proximity turn. So it shapes it like that. Is what it must do. That's what must be going on here. I don't know. This way. Why is my nose so itchy? Ah! I was sneezing and sniffling like crazy last night while I was struggling to sleep. Just non-stop sneezes. It was terrible. And maybe there's still, like, lingering effects of that. One of those streams where I'm just gonna have crazy allergies. Okay, well. Maybe I should just avoid the other Pokemon that are here this time. You dug into the sparkling floor. Oh. I got a cherry berry. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see you here. Oh, there's a super sparkly spot right there. It'll still be super sparkly after the battle's over, right? Does this bring Audino into it too? Nope. Okay. Whoa! A gold bar! A Cofagrigus in town is looking for gold bars. You can receive rare items in trade. Okay, well. There. Make the path up. I'll avoid Audino here. I'm gonna be scratching my nose this entire stream at this rate. I would love to climb the stumps. I really wish the text moved faster. But I don't know if there's a way that I can change that in settings. Okay, well. Blood Sport. I'll just walk right into an attack because it's not like that's a threat to me. If I was playing the absolute best that I could, I would wait a turn and wait for you to walk into me. Unless that would get Plexos to walk forward into you. Which it might. In which case, if I was playing my absolute best, I would change the orders. Hey. Hey. Let's not be surrounded, please. Stop. Stop. How many attacks do you take? You'll probably give me a bunch of EXP, though, since you're an Audino. Come on, get out of here. Hey, well. I would love to go on. I was thinking about restoring some of my HP first. Oh, but it's fine. Device bulletin. You're getting close to your goal. It's not much farther now. Time to be careful. There's a deposit box here, too. Be sure to organize your items, then challenge the path ahead. Oh, and anytime you find a deposit box like this in a dungeon, you'll also be able to save your adventure from the X menu. It's a good idea to save your adventure whenever you can. Okay, well. Gotta catch up to Scraggy. Yeah, let's give it our all Harmonia. So it seems like that one texture filter, the xBRZ, is the only one that... Well, I'll try these other ones here. Scale Force. Even if I restart the emulator to potentially get the boxes to go away, it looks a little bit jarring, honestly. Bicubic. There's such a weird blur on that one. Speaking of multiplayer, as much as there is to criticize about Nintendo Switch Online, looking forward to seeing Gale of Darkness, Star Fox Assault, and GameCube Mario Sports games getting online multiplayer for the first time. Oh, that's true. That they will have that. That is true. At least online multiplayer in, like, an official manner, since you can always use, like, Dolphin for stuff like that, too. Making lobbies that just emulate local. But if I do XRBZ, yeah, that cleans up the text and the portrait so much, but then it, really curves the bottom screen map stuff. I don't need to pause anything or grab anything. I don't think. Do I have Oran Berries? Sort. I have one Oran Berry. I don't know if there's gonna be a boss at the end of this. There probably is, so maybe I'll just, like, take my other Oran Berries. Here. There's only, like, the 3 Oran Berries in here. Wait, can I not? Oh, select amount. Here. It's not like my inventory is gonna get fully filled, so let's just take, like, every item that I have. Ready to go ahead? Yes. I sure am. But yeah, let's see here. I missed my tackle. Darn you. Okay, well, yeah, we're just gonna have, like, weird curves, I guess, down on the bottom of the screen. Thus is the sacrifice of clean text and portraits. Thus is how it goes. Wow, allergies. Allergies to playing Gates. You know, in my going live folder, where I just have a whole bunch of memes of different games that I'd be streaming, for the Pokemon Mission Engine 3 section, I do have a whole bunch of ones that are, you know, making fun of gates for this game. There's a decent few in there, speaking about being allergic to gates. Escape Orb, I don't need that. Here, grab that. Where are we going here? Here, do that. This way. Yes, I would love to go on. Okay, so it's just the one more floor before the actual presumably boss. Hey, Harmonia, the way seems a bit brighter up ahead. Let's push on, okay? Ah, that's... Scraggy. We finally found him. Harmonia, let's catch up to him and see what he has to say. Oh, someone's coming. Can't be. What? You want us to hide? Whoa. What's the big idea, Harmonia? Huh? Don't you want me to whisper? Okay, fine, I'll whisper. Seriously, what's going on? What? That's... Girder. It's Girder here. Sorry for the wait. Took you long enough. I want to get down to business, yo. Don't be like that. Gotta be careful to make sure I'm not followed either. Takes a lot of work to keep up this kind of scam, you know. You haven't lost your touch, though, huh? Still quite the skillful little thief. So, where's the cash? Yeah, got what I promised you. Getting a little greedy, huh? What are you calling greedy? Those blue gems will pay you back big time if you sell them in the West. Compared to that, poke you pay me is like a drop in the bucket, eh? Well, that's true enough. Of course, I could just go into Stony Cave myself and get some, but, well, it does get pretty dicey in there. Having you lend your particular expertise to that problem is just plain expedient. Ain't no other way about it. I'm gonna have those two fools bring me some more gems. I'll be counting on the usual amount when they do. What? They're gonna have them get you even more? Those little losers? That's right. After all, they're still dumb enough to believe I'll build them a house. In this economy, at this rate, I'll be able to send them after more gems for the rest of their lives. You serious? Dude, you're cold. It's their dream to build their own home, ain't it? You gotta keep believing in that dream and just keep bringing you gems forever? Never knowing it won't come true? Man, I think I could cry. You got any heart left? You want me to cry? Or something like that? You, the great Scraggy, who pulls off way meaner schemes in the West. Well, he ain't wrong there. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. You sneaky little... What? You two? We followed Scraggy here. Girder. Quite the convincing act you had us falling for, huh? Anyone who expects honesty in this world is a fool. That's what you get for trusting me. Dream big and you lose big. It's your own fault for getting tricked. You were telling me? You mean you actually saw through my mad skills? I'm impressed, losers. But, what you think you're gonna do now? You wanna fight? The two of us? I'm warning you now, I've been tussling on the wrong side of the route my whole life. Battles I've lived through, well, squirts like you couldn't imagine. I was in the great meme war of 2025. It'd be best for you if you just toddle off home to your mamas, you hear? No way, bring it! My. Even after I went to the trouble of warning you losers. You don't have a bit of sense between the two of you, do you? Fine then, why don't we just show you? I'll show you what a big mistake you're making. Let's roll. Okay, so yeah, it is a boss battle. Just on, like, the field here, I guess. Are we... We are adjacent, because it's a weird diagonal thing. Do I have, like, any blast seeds or anything by chance? Nah, I didn't pick up any of those. I have a whole bunch of Orion berries. I want you to just use your most powerful move. So let's have you do the thing that has stab. I'm probably go after Scraggy first. I assume Scraggy's probably gonna be the weaker of the two. Ugh. If only I could get Klexos to target Scraggy for sure as well. Ah! So... how do I check the log? How much damage did Klexos just take? I don't think you can take another one. So it's probably not a bad idea to... ah! Why? Nose! Go ahead and nom 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 nom. Like that. Oh, the critical hit? Maybe you could have taken one more if something like that was done. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Nom 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 nom. Okay, you're only gonna go after Girder because you're a maniac. So, oh, because of the tiles. I see. Sure. Ow! Ah, crap. I'm gonna run out of Orion berries here. Just keep doing damage. Come on. How much health do you have? Come on, go down. There we go. Jeez. I'm not gonna be able to hit anything anymore, am I? I was worried you were gonna move into that tile there. Oh, but that works here because of like the diagonals and stuff like that. Hopefully I don't have to use my last Orion berry. Oh, I could have just done like another attack or two and you would have gone down. Okay, well, whatever. Ouch! I'm not gonna lose here. I'm not gonna lose to you fools. Girder, come on! Boss, please, just stop. What? Boss, I'm begging you. Please, stop doing these things. You two. Why are you... you didn't. You wouldn't. So, you two are the ones who sold me out. You backstabbers. The backstabbers appear at last. It was your meddling. Ah! Yeah. The boss. But please, let this be the last time you do this kind of thing, okay? What? We don't want to do this anymore. We never work. All we do is bad stuff. We don't want to watch any more of this. You never used to be like this, boss. You were nice, and you loved your work. You're not, well, you're not the boss we knew. Not anymore. What? Little. Think you could defy me, huh? Well, we don't want to do bad things anymore, boss. Please, boss, we're begging. Can't we just do honest work together like we used to? Can you just have fun working with us again? Work like we used to. Phew. You guys ought to know better than anyone. There's no way that can happen. Ah! Fire! Thump. Whump. What? What are you doing? It's time you guys learned already. You can't just go back to the way things used to be. Ow. Are you guys okay? Seems like there's more to this story than we've heard. Tell us what happened. Yes. You see, our boss, he used to be a great carpenter. Really. Everyone loved his work back then. We were in awe of his skill, and that's why we wanted to work with him. Being his apprentices was really, really fun back then. But then, the boss got injured one day. After he injured his back, he couldn't move the way he used to. His body just wouldn't listen. So he couldn't build the way he used to either. Because of that, he couldn't practice his building skills, so they went downhill. But even then, even without his old skills, the boss kept doing the best he could, you know? He still had his pride in the work. But then it happened. What happened? Certain Pokemon asked us to build him a house. Work had become pretty scarce by that time. We were so happy, all three of us. We poured our hearts into that house. We used up every last drop of energy we had to build it. That Pokemon, he started by bashing the quality of our work. And then he destroyed the house right before our eyes. What? At first, we thought he had torn it down because our work wasn't good enough. If that were really the reason, well, I guess we would have had to deal with it. Turns out it was insurance fraud. But that wasn't the reason. From the very start, he was just toying with us. Toying with you? He had us build that house with every intention of tearing it down afterward. Planning from the start to complain about the work as an excuse not to pay us. That Pokemon called the boss's house a piece of garbage. Can you imagine? Smashed it over and over until there was truly nothing but garbage left. The boss had no confidence in himself after that day. He gave in to his despair and stopped working at all. And eventually, he started cheating other Pokemon, like you. What a horrible story. You said that Pokemon was just toying with you, right? He was planning to tear down the house from the start. So that means it didn't have anything to do with how good or bad your work was. Ritter shouldn't have given up faith in himself because of that. We tried saying that too, but the boss just wouldn't listen to a word we said. In the end, he's the one who felt the loss of his skills most. In that house, he tried so hard to do a perfect job. And it all got torn down in front of his face. I don't think it's any surprise he gave up after seeing that. But still, it doesn't mean he should become a criminal. We don't want the boss to keep doing these bad things. We thought maybe we could change things this time. That's why we tried telling you about Scraggy, Harmonia. But in the end, the boss isn't going to change, is he? We just want to work together with the boss again. We want him to go back to being the same old boss who loved what he did. I actually need to, like, sniffle sometimes with my nose being the way it is, so amazing excuse. You know what I'm thinking, Harmonia? Of course. It's settled, then. Our house is definitely going to be built by Girder. What? What? Even after he's been so terrible to you? Why would you... We've decided. We don't want anyone else to build it. Girder's our guy. I want to see the house you two and Girder will build together. Almost with all your heart and soul poured into it. Girder headed farther in this way. Let's go ask him to help us. Even if he says no, I'm gonna keep on asking him till he agrees. Wah, Luigi! Wah! Thank you. Thanks, you guys. Wah. Let's all go together. Let's go see Girder together. I would love to save my game. Thank you for asking. That'd be great. It's gonna tell me to take a break again, isn't it? Well, I guess we are doing more dungeon. Oh, we are doing more dungeon. And there's 4 of us. And it didn't tell me to take a break, surprisingly. I thought for sure it was gonna say, you had a great adventure today. Take a break before the next time. So I guess parties go up to 4 in this game? I presume? God, the text goes so slow. Okay. Yeah, this texture filter certainly makes the rooms look some sort of way. Was that a sparkle? No, I thought I saw a sparkle in the bottom right corner. I'm going crazy here. This is what's going on. Ow! What happens if one of the girders falls here? One of the timbers, sorry, falls here. I'm misspeciesing them. Let's see here. You deal with it. Do you have any fighting type moves? Oh, cool. Why the Audino just, like, not fight back? We're level 9. This takes forever. This text. Man. Well, I can do super effective damage against you like that. Oh my goodness, she's gonna snipe me like that. Do that, and then my allies can deal with it. This is what'll happen here. Okay, well. You just really want to slow me, don't you? What the heck? Ooh, an Oran Berry. Oh, give me that. I will... Uh-oh. Everything okay over there? Where are you going? Okay. Was a little bit worried about Kluxos there. A little bit worried about our friend Barto here. Oh, crap. I'm going this way. Watch it be in the bottom right corner. Here. I wish I could do, like, the Super Mystery Dungeon pushing right now. But alas. No real good way to do that here, huh? I don't know, tackle. Oh, I can also, at this point, before I forget, go ahead and do this really quickly. Here. There we go. Like this. Get you out of here. Come on. Gone with you. Deal with it, please. Deal with it more. Would be nice if we just used like a fighting type move. It totally is the bottom right corner. I should have just committed to that way. Dang it. I could have stepped on that wonder tile, but whatever. Stairs are gonna be right here anyway. Look, another wonder tile. Not like it matters. Okay, I just had to do like the one floor. Oh, not quite. I don't need to worry here, I don't think. Just keep on going. I'm so ready to go ahead. Can't believe Girder failed the finishing blow on his minions and now they are turning on him. He failed to finish them off. This is the same way that we spawned on the previous floor. What? What? What just happened? What? Is this the... how this whole item works? What is this thing? It warps you near your teammates. But Emmy holds it that Emmy will warp near you. Oh. But like, does it just constantly? Okay, it's not constant. So it's probably worth just holding on to there. Unless to re-warp, I would need to like take it off and put it on again. I mean, that Audino kept on warping. So I mean, I don't know exactly how it works. Okay, well, here. I'd love to do a Super Mystery Dungeon push, but since I can't do that, I may as well approach you before you just keep on spamming string shot from around the corner. Speaking of around corners, if Viwhip can't reach afar, can it at least go past corners or something? Like, let's see here. Front. Nah, it's not seeming-like. I don't think. Unless Super is when they start adding the symbol that actually shows that it goes past corners. And it does truly go past corners here, even if it doesn't say. Oh, that's just the way here. Yeah. Alright, well. We're nearly to the peak now. Oh, ain't that the boss? Looks like it. Okay, you two should probably wait here. For now, Harmonia and I will go ahead and try to talk some sense into Girder. So it's still no good, huh? Girder! What? You again. I've been looking for you, Girder. So you're still angry, are you? Fine. Let's do this. What? No, that's not... We just want to... I can't build houses anymore. Even if I want to build something. Strength. But... for some reason, I've still got plenty of strength left for fighting. Good for nothing power that can't create a thing. Harmonia, watch out. I'll show you what real rage looks like. You better be ready. Oh, we actually do have to refight. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we could totally just, like, shove him off the cliff there. Don't step forward, Klexos. Whoa, I went... oh, because it's a diagonal thing. Okay, I did not need to move over at all there, did I? I never picked up, like, a blast seed or anything here. Well, it should be easier than you and Scraggy. Oh, just use that, please. That will be great. Thank you. No, I missed! Okay. Just don't use, like, a low kick or something. Please. Why do I keep missing? What? My accuracy suck! I can't hit him! Low kick didn't actually do as much as I thought it would. Okay, I'm gonna have to use one of these now. Okay, you finally missed one on me. do a thing there really quickly. Don't worry about it. I'm sure I can eat one more hit, but just in case. Okay, well, there. Are you satisfied now? Doesn't matter how much you rage against it. No matter how much you hate it. Some things can't be changed. This world we live in. It's all about who's doing the lying and who's being lied to. Us folks just look like fools. In a world like this, you're the ones who get blamed for being tricked. So you can't get mad at me. It's just the way this rotten world works. You may be right about the world, but exactly why I can't accept this kind of thing. I didn't come here to argue about this kind of stuff. Girder, we want you to build us a house. What? I'm such a jerk to you. You don't want my help? You want me to work with you? To build your home? Yeah. We'll get together the Poké and the materials somehow. So please, will you help us build ourselves a home? You? I swear, you're some kind of prize fools, aren't you? Don't you even realize I've been lying to you this whole time? Got no hope left. Not for this world. Not for my craft. Look at this scar, why don't you? Thanks to this stupid injury, my body won't even do what I want it to do anymore. Build anything. Build you a house. Can't make nothing but junk anymore. Get it now? You're asking an old washout who can't build anything decent. Build your house. Boss! You're wrong! You two. Fluxus and Harmonia already knew about your injury. We told them about it. You did what? Even knowing that, Fluxus and Harmonia, they still want you to build their house. What? Girder, you just said you can't build anything but junk, right? But what's wrong with that? You just need to work on getting better again. They want you to build our house, Girder. No one else. You'll just put your heart into building it. We don't need a fancy house. We don't want to live in some perfectly built masterpiece that has no heart. We want a house made by someone who pours their heart into what they do. And besides, these timber would follow you to the end of the world, you know? No matter how far you might stray from the path, no matter how many times you lash out at them, they still go on believing that you can all have fun working together again someday. You've still got them, Girder. You have to think about them. They've been trying so desperately to help you, but Girder, what do you think you've been doing, huh? Boss, let's go back to work. Let's all work together again. Please, boss. Let's go back to the old days when we used to have fun, boss. You too. Girder, please. Build our house. Build us the house that no one but you could make. Boss! Boss! Fluxus, Harmonia, I'll do it. I'll build your house. Girder. Really? Yeah. I'll put everything I've got into it. But not now. Now I just need to cry for a bit. And so, Girder promised to build the house in paradise. Once we returned from Hazy Pass, Girder and the timber began building at once. And the two of us, and even Quagsire, I don't know if this is supposed to be like my character or Klexos here. We all did our best to help with the construction of the new home. And several days later, it's done! We have a house! Quite an interesting house, huh? Sorry it's so bad. I'm afraid this is the best I can do right now. But it does have a certain warmth to it. I think it's a good house. Well, even if it doesn't look very pretty, I had a really good time doing this job. You said it. This has got to be the most fun I've ever had on a job. It's like, yeah, it's kind of shabby. But it's not really shabby. Kind of strange, but pretty happy with the work we did, in an odd sort of way. Though it really is not much to look at, huh? It doesn't matter what it looks like. I love it. Grider, Timber, and Quagsire too. Thanks everybody. Everyone put their hearts into it. That's all that really matters. At any rate, this is going to be our new home! I don't know. Would you like to save your adventure? Heck yeah, I would. Yeah, at least it was realistic there, saying several days later. It wasn't done immediately. Took a little while. Save completed. Yeah, I had a great adventure today. And I'm gonna beat this adventure today. It is now 8:13 in the morning. Got like 22 hours to go.